Well, good afternoon. Hello there. It's Victoria Marie Gallagher, and welcome to my channel and welcome to my Facebook page, wherever you are. Here I am in this beautiful cactus swirl scenery here in lovely Arizona. I was about to say Las Vegas for some reason. Anyway, today we are going to be talking about the subconscious mind, and I'm going to introduce you to some techniques that you can use to get your subconscious mind working for you rather than working against you. So the power of the subconscious mind is the single largest, biggest factor to your having success in anything in your life, health, wealth, romance, whatever it is. But unfortunately, most people don't know how to tap into or take control of the power of their subconscious mind. So you're going to want to watch this video so that you can gain access to your untapped potential. And it's going to be a game changer. If you're looking to succeed in any area of your life and find true happiness, you need to learn how to control and manage your subconscious mind. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about how the subconscious mind works, how much of your mind is the subconscious, how it processes information, but most importantly, what I really want you to walk away from today is how to activate the subconscious mind and how you can reprogram it to create the success that you really desire to have in your life. So this video is going to be a game changer for you. But first, hello and welcome, powerful manifestors. I'm Victoria Gallagher, Law of Attraction hypnotist, #1 best-selling author, Practical Law of Attraction, and I am here to help you tap into the power of your mind, align yourself with the manifesting conditions, and successfully attract your dreams, your goals, and a life you love. And since I'm out here in the beautiful desert, I can almost touch the swirls. I can almost touch the mountain. All right. I don't have my book behind me, so let me just flash onto that really quick. Look, we even brought a copy of our book out here, Practical Law of Attraction. And I actually talk about, I give a little bit of a lesson on your subconscious mind and conscious mind in my book, Practical Law of Attraction. So be sure to, #1, you know the drill. You need to like this video. All right. That's how I get paid. Just liking the video. That's all I want. That's all I ask, is that you just like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so that you can get alerted whenever I come out with anything new. So what is this thing called the subconscious mind? Well, it's hard to have a conversation about the subconscious mind without really explaining the whole mind. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. You have a conscious mind, you have a subconscious mind, and then there's a couple of other little pieces to this puzzle. All right. You also have what's called the critical factor. And the reason why I bring up all three of these parts of your mind is because the way that they all work together. All right. So you have your conscious mind, and I'm actually just going to, to talk about this right from my book, because in my book I talk about the trinity of mind. So I talk about in my book, I talk about the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the superconscious. But we're not really going to get into the superconscious today. That's an episode we're going to talk about tomorrow. We're going to talk about a little bit about the super conscious mind. So be sure to tune in to tomorrow's episode. But I wanted to show you this picture if you can see it, so you can understand. Okay, so you've got the conscious mind, you've got the super conscious mind, and you've got the subconscious mind. Okay, and then this other picture here. All right, so just to illustrate here. All right, aren't these cool pictures here? All right, so here is the conscious mind, if you will. Okay. All right. So you see the conscious mind. All right. So the conscious mind analyzes information. It is your short-term memory. It is where willpower is, and it is also the part of the mind that makes decisions. All right. And then you have your subconscious mind. All right. And the subconscious mind is the part of you that is your long-term memory. All right. It is where all of the habits are stored. It is where all of your emotions are. All right. It is where the autonomic nervous system is, and it is a servant. All right. So those are just some of the functions of the two parts of your mind. So when I say that it is a servant, the subconscious mind does ultimately whatever it's programmed to do, where the conscious mind can make decisions. Like you can say, no, I don't want to go on that drive, or yes, I do want to go on that drive. The subconscious mind, it doesn't have that same ability. There's a part of your mind that does, and then there's a part of your mind that doesn't. So your conscious mind is what ultimately gives the instructions to the servant, which is the subconscious mind. And it programs the servant and tells the servant what to do. Now, there's many different ways that you can program your subconscious mind servant to get it to do what you want it to do. But it doesn't necessarily happen in just as direct and a matter of fact way, because when you are in a certain state, you're not in a hypnotic state, you're just in a regular beta conscious awareness state, all right, you don't really have direct access to speaking to the subconscious mind in any way that it's going to be able to take those instructions. And part of the reason is because there is a part of your mind that is between those two that is called the critical factor. All right. Now, the critical factor, I want you to think of like a bouncer at a nightclub. And so your subconscious mind is in the nightclub. It's in a room in that nightclub. All right. And you are standing outside, or whatever the message is standing outside of the nightclub. And if you're just sending any kind of new information you're trying to get it to your subconscious mind, and it doesn't match up with the existing information, because that's what it does. That's what this critical factor does, is it's just an information matcher. And if the information doesn't match up with what's already been programmed into the subconscious mind, it's going to just reject it, and it's just going to bounce that information. So for example, if you are a smoker and you wake up Monday morning and you say, okay, I am now a non-smoker, and you wake up and you try to give that information to your subconscious mind, the bouncer is going to say, nope, you smoke, and we're going to continue to send you all kinds of reasons to keep smoking. All right. That's what, so a lot of the things that you do in your life, You think that you're making the decision with your conscious mind. No, no, no. It's already been decided. It's already been decided at the subconscious mind. It fools you into making you think that you are the one that is making those decisions, but you're not. Okay. What it does is it has the information, and then it gives you the logical explanations that now, like, well, because I'm going through this breakup, or because life is really hard right now, that is a great reason for me to keep smoking. And it's going to give you all kinds of logical explanations to make you think that you're the one that's making the decision, but you are not the one that is making that decision right now, currently. That information's already been programmed into your subconscious mind, and it is so strong and it is so powerful. I mean, think about it. This is the part of your mind that is keeping everything happening, your blood flowing, your heart beating, you breathing, all of you know, the things that are happening in your body, all the constancy of things that are keeping you alive. I mean, it's a very important job. It's responsible for actually keeping you alive, but it's also takes the job of whatever has been programmed into it as very seriously too. So whether the beliefs are beliefs that you really want to keep believing or you don't want to keep believing, whatever's there, it takes that job very seriously and it brings it to fruition. So wouldn't it be great if you could get access to that part of your mind and get it to have you doing the things that would cause you to ultimately be the success that you want to be, to program your mind for success? So here's what I'd like you to do. Whatever it is that you want to get access to your subconscious mind for, whatever it is that you want to use these subconscious mind techniques for, I want you to type into the comments. All right, I want you to type into the comments what you would like to program your subconscious mind to be able to do for you. So go ahead and type that into the comments, all right? And if I get a really good one, then I will show that comment right here in this live. So let me know, do this, write, what would you like to program your subconscious mind to do for you? All right. So now here's getting into what you're here to do. So how do you reprogram your mind? It's really important that you understand how your subconscious mind works and why it's so difficult, why it can be difficult to reprogram your mind for success. Maybe why it's not that difficult. It's that the way people go about it, it's not going to work that way. By just talking to yourself in a very conscious state of mind, in a state of beta, those suggestions are going to just bounce. They're just going to get rejected. And so we want to talk to the subconscious mind in a way that it can comprehend how to make these things become a reality. So how do you reprogram your subconscious mind for success? Well, one way, this is going to take the conscious mind's willpower. All right, so you do have the ability to create new habits. So that's one way. If you do something consistently, and whether you believe that that is every day for 21 days or 30 days or 90 days, it's debatable on how long it actually does take to create a habit. But once you've created a habit, if you get into the habit of doing something, it does become a subconscious program. Just like brushing your teeth every day is a subconscious program. You know that that's just something that you're going to do every day. You're not going to miss a day. But the other things that are like more negotiable, like some days you miss working out, some days you miss drinking all your water, whatever it is that you have as more of like a conscious efforting thing that you have to think about. Once you get that as a habit, that's a subconscious program. Repetition. If you continue seeing the same information over and over and over again, just like when we see information on the news, or we see somebody tells us something over and over again, or we say something to ourselves over and over again. I mean, that's the power of affirmations, is repetition. So doing the same thing over and over again, saying the same thing, having a particular way of feeling over and over again. The repetitiveness is something that can reprogram the subconscious mind. Having an intense emotional experience is another way, but that's not always something that you have control over. But many times people go through very intense emotional experiences, whereas maybe somebody died from lung cancer, and instantly you're never going to pick up a cigarette again. Or just something happens, maybe you were heavy and somebody really called you out on how heavy you were, and instantly you just had such an intense reaction to that it changes you, that maybe it changes you for continue to believing that that's who you are, and so now you're going to uh do whatever it takes to even put on more weight. Or maybe it changes you in a way that you're never going to allow yourself to be put in that situation again. So having an intense emotional state is another thing. Being in a state of like just shock, that is another way that you reprogram the subconscious mind. So that's sort of something that more or less kind of happens to you. Those are not necessarily those heightened, intense emotional states. They're not something we always have access to. Sometimes you can access those, and that's why I always gear my hypnosis sessions to creating heightened emotional states in a state of hypnosis. Because when you are feeling something, emotions are definitely very powerful in programming the subconscious mind. So the best and easiest way to program your subconscious mind, however, is through hypnotic suggestion. When you go into hypnosis, and when I say hypnosis, I'm just talking about, a relaxed state of focus, a relaxed state of paying attention. When you go into that kind of state, and you're just feeling very dreamy, you're just feeling very open, you're feeling very receptive, you're just feeling like, oh yes, please give me more of these wonderful positive suggestions. When you are in that state and you are still aware, you're still awake, you're still listening, you're still hearing everything that I'm saying, because a lot of times people think that they're not in hypnosis because they say, oh, well, I heard every word that you said. Even though I tell them initially, it's like, yes, but you will hear every word I say. You're focusing more intently, and you're focusing on it to a point that you're allowing it to evoke an emotional sensation, because that is one way that the subconscious mind gets new information, is through the feeling. When you feel something is real and you see something as real, the subconscious mind doesn't really know the difference. And so when it's already seen the reality that you are stepping into, that is reprogramming the subconscious mind. And so that little part of you, the critical factor, the bouncer that rejects all the suggestions, that part of you just gets bypassed. It's like it sort of gives a little sleeping pill to the bouncer, and it's sending that bouncer into la la land, not your conscious mind, but the little doorway between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind is wide open, and it's allowing the suggestions. Now you are still consciously guiding and directing and allowing that process, you see? So all of the suggestions that you want to make happen will come in. And that's one of the things I always want to address too, because a lot of times people are afraid to go to a hypnotist because the hypnotist is going to, use their mind power to control you and program things into you that you don't want. Nothing could be further from the truth. That doesn't happen. You allow whatever suggestions you want because you are guiding and directing the process. You're saying, yes, I want this, or no, I don't want that. You're just the same way that you would consciously say, yes, I want this, or no, I don't want this in your life in your waking state. But when you're in your hypnotic state, which is a waking state, it's just a very relaxed, receptive, focused, attentive, aware state where you're exerting extreme awareness. All right. So that is how ultimately you can reprogram your subconscious mind. Now, how do you get your subconscious mind to believe something? Well, this is for whether you are in a state of trance or if you're just in your normal everyday conscious beta. Okay, is you can reprogram your subconscious mind, not even being in hypnosis, because here's the thing that I also want to say is when you go into hypnosis for, whatever, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day. But then you go into the rest of your life and you start speaking about things that you don't want, and you start imagining the worst case scenario, and you start having anxiety and stress and things like that take you over. All right. You're still programming your mind. So it you can go into hypnosis all you want and program your mind for success, but you have to keep that process going. All right. It's kind of like if you ate one really ultra healthy meal in the day, but then the rest of the day all you did was just pick on junk food. Well, you're ultimately going to be the result of how you are throughout the whole day. So you want to continue to reinforce whatever has been going on during your hypnosis session. So you want to take little moments to continue to visualize the end result, because as you visualize, you are creating more and more belief as you say your affirmations throughout the day. You're reinforcing what was said during your hypnosis session. So you want to find a way to continue to reinforce what it is that you want. Another way to make the subconscious mind believe in what you want is by finding proof. Look for proof that what you want, what you are striving for, what you're aiming for is possible. Look at it in other people. Ask yourself, has this ever been done, before? Are there examples in my past where I have done something like this before? Begin to actually seek proof, because again, you will make real whatever you are focused on, whatever you're looking for. You will find answers, you will find information that makes whatever you believe correct. And so you want to find the answers that match up with the reality that you want to create. So you might want to visualize if your goal, and I want you to write down, what is your goal? What is it that you want to program the subconscious mind to be able to do for you. And let's see. Oops. All right, what is it that you want the subconscious mind to be able to do for you? Do you want to program it for money, for fulfilling relationships, to find passionate work that you feel good about, to have a slender and fit body, to end up in your beautiful dream home, to be driving your dream car, to take exotic vacations? What is it that you want? And visualize that. Just continue to show those pictures to your subconscious mind, you being in the picture, and it will believe that. And then there are also the affirmations that you could say throughout the day. So choose some affirmations that you could say throughout the day, like, I choose abundance. I now attract fulfilling relationships. And when I say affirmations, I'm talking about positive, concise, short affirmations that are believable, that are present. Notice when I say these affirmations, none of these are like you lying to yourself and saying, I am a multimillionaire, I'm a billionaire, whatever. They're not, you're not going to believe that if that's not true for you. So I choose abundance. Is that true? I choose it. It's present, it's positive, it's thinking about what you do want, and it's believable. I choose abundance. I now attract fulfilling relationships. I love doing work I feel passionate about. I am committed to having a fit body. I see myself living in the home of my dreams. You see how all of those, they're present, they're positive, and they are believable, and they are true. And so those are the types of affirmations that I want you to use to, I'm getting a signal from my, whoops, looks like it's got holes in it. But, oh, see, when it lights up and goes green, because my green screen, anyway, so that is essentially, those are my two favorite subconscious mind techniques, or visualizations, affirmations, and of course, self-hypnosis and guided meditation. So listen, if you like this video, then like it, subscribe, hit the bell icon, make sure that you get notified whenever I come out with new videos, and be sure to share this. Share this video, share the wealth. If you find value in this video, then share it with other people. So I want you to leave another comment, and the comment is, which strategy are you going to start using today? The affirmations, the visualization, self-hypnosis. Which strategy are you going to start using today to reprogram your subconscious mind? And here's a little bit of help with that, all right, to step into that strategy. One tool that you can use right away, and it's not even going to cost you anything, is my HypnoCloud Relax and Let Go app. And you can download that app from the App Store, from iTunes, from Google Play, and you can start reprogramming your mind immediately. Thank you, Gerhard. Thank you so much. You can start programming your mind immediately with the free sessions that are already unlocked and available to you right within that app. You don't even have to subscribe. You can literally just download the app, and you can start listening to the centering meditation, the law of attraction mastery. Those are a couple of them. There's some health ones that are also available for free, unlocked in the app. So let me pull up my banners here, and yeah. So there you go. Download HypnoCloud Relax and Let Go from the App Store today. And another totally free tool that you can use to understand a little bit deeper and really deep dive into how your two minds work together, conscious mind, subconscious mind, is you can take my free self-hypnosis video training course that I have over at personalgrowthclub.com. I'm using StreamYard today, and so I don't know. I want to see how these two videos compare. And I like this because it has a little ticker that I can put at the bottom here. So anyway, it's totally free. You can sign up at Personal Growth Club today. Just look up the free self-hypnosis video training course there. And finally, I'd like to ask you to join me on my other social medias. All right, so you can join me on Instagram.com, Victoria M. Gallagher. You can join me on YouTube, youtube.com/hip talk. And then you can also join me here while I'm doing these live on Facebook. You'll be able to interact with me here on Facebook, facebook.com/Victoria Marie Gallagher. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. I had a wonderful time teaching you all about learning how to use and tap into the power of your subconscious mind. Again, let me know in the comments which tools you plan to use, and I will see you. We'll be talking about the superconscious mind real soon. Bye now.